students, I am R. Kumar and I welcome you to my YouTube channel Fluent English Language and Spoken Classes. In my last video, I taught you the use of preposition and how to recognize preposition and many more things. Today, in this video, you will read the classification of prepositions. Preposition is actually or mainly classified into three parts. Simple preposition, okay? Simple preposition. Simple preposition are those prepositions which don't contain prefix, like in, at, on, to, with, for, from, since. Like this preposition, you can see, you can yourself watch it, there is no any prefix with them, okay? Yes, there is no any prefix added to them. Such prepositions are simple prepositions. And second part is compound prepositions, okay? Compound prepositions, okay? What do you mean by compound preposition? Preposition which especially contains prefix like a or B. Let us see. Some prepositions are behind, without, towards, across, like this. So what do you think here? These prepositions have something as prefix with them. You see here, B. Prefix, you know, a letter or two or three letters that is added in the beginning of a word and the meaning is changed. This is, you can see, with. This is, you can TO2. Here it is, letter A is added as prefix. So this is number one, simple preposition. Number two, compound preposition. And number three, phrase preposition, okay? Phrase preposition. Preposition. A phrase preposition, some students say phrasal preposition. Actually, a phrase that you know, it is a group of words. If it contains some kinds of preposition, it is phrase preposition, okay? For example, instead of, in my view, or to him, or at the moment. Likewise, there can be many prepositions. They are phrase preposition because they contain preposition, okay? Such phrases, phrase preposition, there are many like this. If we want, we can use or write. So these are the classification of prepositions. Now to you, the most important thing is to learn the rules of prepositions so that you can use them in your sentences either in written form or in spoken. Okay, so let us begin. You may note down if something you feel necessary in your notebook. I am going to talk about use of at, preposition at, okay? Stepwise we will see. We use this preposition before a village, okay? Before a village, or maybe name of a village, but sense is village, okay? So after reading a sentence, or if you have concept about a village, or anybody who reads your sentence and you are using at preposition before the word village or before the name of any name that is, it is indicating village, anybody can understand it is village because you are using at, okay? Example you can take here, okay? He lives at village. Because it is village, so preposition at will be used here. Maybe name of village you write. Let us take another example. Sometimes it happens, no, you want to indicate one small part of a town or city, one particular area of a town or a city. In this case also you can use preposition at, okay? Let us see. We lived at Saketpuri, Delhi. You can see this is name of a city, okay? This is name of a city, Delhi, and this is one part of this big city. So you can use at, okay? Similarly, let us take another example. We also use at before the subject of learning. There are many kinds of subjects to learn, and before them you have to use at. Your third one, you have to use before the subject of learning, okay? Learning. Let us take an instance. She is good at cooking. It is a subject of learning. Or my mother is very good at chess. This is also a subject of learning. Any game or any kind of art, even cooking, all these things, if you are using, you can use at, okay? Now, next use of at. Let me cleanly, if you want, you can write down in your notebook whenever it is required. We also use at. Likewise, if you are astonished surprised. Okay, this word we use in sentence. You can follow after the word surprise. If you are surprised, for what? If you want to express such idea, you can use at. No, but you remember your sentence must contain the word surprise. I was surprised at his speech. So surprised for what? That idea. If you want to give, you can use at. After the word surprise, you can see here the word surprise, and after this you can use at. Okay. Now next, you can also use at to indicate time, like this, to indicate time. We use this before exact time. Okay, actually before exact time. Exact time. How it is? She came at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. Likewise. No. We also can use at for other things, like at the church, at the zoo, at the top, likewise. So these are the rules of using preposition at. Stepwise, very simply, with example and rule I have written. You must have noted down in your notebook, and I think it is so easy for you. Now let us begin another preposition. We also can use at to show a speed of vehicle, a rate of something or price of something. Okay, you can see the example. The car was running at, this is preposition, 80 kilometers an hour. Another example you can take likewise. I got this book at rupees 200. Okay. If you want to say exact age of someone, and you can use 80 preposition before that. Let us take an example. She left the college at 40. This is age, and preposition is used just before it. It's okay. You also can use preposition at like this, at the church, at the zoo, like this, or at the top. So I strongly believe that point wise all the rules in a very simple manner and with very good and interesting example you have read how to use preposition at. Now next preposition I will like to explain in. Your next preposition is in. You are very much familiar. What is general use of in? Something inside. It gives the concept like this. But there are also some rules which you have to follow in the time of using in. First, you can use in before town, cities, like this, before town or city. He lives in New York. Okay? You also can use in before country. Okay? Country, even continent, like I lived in Europe. I lived in Europe, this is continent. Or she lives in England. Okay, like this you can write. This is one use of in, that you can use before town or city. Second use, you can use in before the name of any country, even this is name of a country or a nation, continent, Europe or any other, like this. This is very simple. Third, you can use in to show punctuality. To show punctuality. To show punctuality. Like example you can take, attend your duty in time. You can see here use of in. This sentence gives the idea of punctuality. Okay? Other simple and general use of in you can follow like this. There is water in the river. This is so simple. About it I don't think to explain much more to you. No, you can make sentences. There is water in the river. This is general use of in. Or you can say this is the use of in according to common sense. No, for which a special rule or any important rule is not necessary to learn like. But this 1, 2 and 3 which I have explained recently, you must keep in mind. So this is the use of in. Let us read about let us talk about preposition for. Actually this is used before period of time. Before period of time. What should be the meaning of period of time? But no, actually, if you see an example, he has been living here for 10 years. Here you can see for 10 years. Okay, actually I mean before period of time you can use FOR. To understand period of time, a very simple and so easy, interesting technique here is, for period of time I want to say like this. You can see 6 months. Okay, in place of this figure there must be the use of 6 as what? 6 months, 2 days, 2 years, 5 months, means 2, 2, 3, 4, 6, 10, which you can count, which can be counted. Days are counted, months are counted, weeks are counted, similarly years are counted. You can count 4, 3, 10, 9, 5, easily it can be counted. So this is period of time. Period of time means this, which can be counted. 10 years, 10 days, 10 months, 10 weeks, 20 years. No? Now since. It is used before, okay, it is used before point of time, point of time, okay, point of time. Let us take an instance first. She has been living in this town since 1958. This is point of time. So just before point of time I have used here since. Your problem may be to recognize what is or how point of time looks. To understand point of time, you have to pay attention on certain words which I am going to write here. Okay? Days of the week, days of the week, this is point of time, like Sunday, Monday, okay, morning, evening, year you can use like this 1958 or any special events of life, okay, events of life, special events of life, that is birth, death, marriage, accident, this is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Festival. Christmas. Any festival. It is point of time. Okay. Your name of the month. Name of the month. Okay. Name of the month, like March. Okay. Any month. It is also point of time. So point of time is recognized like this: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, morning, evening, 1958, any year like should be presented. Special events of life are death, birth, no, marriage, accident. Likewise, Christmas, any festival, name of the month, these are all point of time. So if point of time is given, you recognize point of time, you can use since just before it. Like for, we use since in simple in present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, future perfect continuous. Since is also used for the formation of clause. Okay, if you want, you can form a sentence like this. Since he was very poor, this is actually clause that begins with since. Since he was very poor, he could not buy a house. Okay. Sometimes we use since as since clause to give reason especially. So you have read the use of since, and I think you have got very easy and better idea to use them. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe the channel, share it to your friends, family and relatives. Press bell icon so that you can get updated videos. Thank you.